One of the nations that's attending this SHIELD conference in Doral is Guyana, and I'm here with the president, Irfaan Ali. President Ali, great to have you on the program. You know, you share a border with Venezuela, and just about 8 weeks ago, there was some pretty big news happening in Venezuela, of course, the capture of Maduro. Has security and stability changed for your country in those past 8 weeks?
As you know, Guyana came under threat from Venezuela under the Maduro regime. And what we have seen since the capture of Maduro is, an attempt by the government, of course, in keeping with the agreement of the U.S. to move towards a safer environment in which the Venezuelan people would enjoy greater prosperity, greater development prospects, and move towards a more democratic society, values that we share, values that we uphold. And that by itself has brought a change in the mindset, a change in the condition. And we have seen greater stability, less rhetoric. And wherever there is less rhetoric about conflict, there's greater confidence in the system. And wherever there is a momentum towards democracy, there is a greater prospects for the region. So yes, that would have brought improvement.
You know, the president has recently made comments about Cuba, saying that Cuba is next. We know that they are dealing with some blackouts there right now. They could run out of reserves very soon, perhaps this month. Do you feel like there should be a total regime change in that country? What do you think should happen to the current president there? So
in Cuba, in the case of Cuba, we have had many discussions at the CARICOM level. We had discussions recently with Secretary Rubio, and we all agree that the status quo cannot remain. We agree that there must be an attempt to have this status quo change, and we all are aware that it will take time. It has to be incremental. There must be dialogue, but those changes must lead to the improvement of the people of Cuba, must lead to better conditions for the people of Cuba, must lead to a society in which the rule of law, in which democracy, in which freedom is celebrated. So we have discussed this only recently at the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting. So yes, a transition that involves these, and I think that is what the president is referring to, a type of transition that allows the people of Cuba to benefit from prosperity and democracy.
You know, most Americans at home are aware of the drug cartel issue in the region, and we just saw what happened in Mexico, taking out a drug cartel leader. How will you and other nations work to fight drug trafficking?
But we have to first of all agree, and we agree totally with President Trump. The region itself has made many public comments in relation to drug cartel operating, using our airspace, using our exclusive economic zone. And this is not something that was there yesterday. We have always complained about this. And President Trump has taken a direct approach on this issue. And it's an issue that has really hampered our development. It is an issue that has exposed our borders to transnational criminals and criminal network. It's an issue that's exposed the region, has given the region a bad name in terms of drugs. So we support the strong action on drug cartel. We have supported the charter to deal with transnational crime, especially the narco-terrorism and these cartels. So we have to agree first that this is a challenge in the region. And we have an approach now that is direct and one that seeks to take the region out of this stain of criminality, cartels, and drugs.
I think we'll be hearing about Guyana a lot in the coming weeks and everything that you're doing to secure the region and be a good partner for the U.S. President Ali, thank you so much for joining us.
It was a great pleasure.
See you.